Good Sunday morning. So today's project is building a lightweight deck for the John boat. Plywood cut out 1/2 inch. Trying to keep this cost effective. So a 4x8 sheet of 1/2 inch plywood was $35. They didn't have the marine treated wood. I do have wood sealant that I'm gonna coat this with, since I do plan on eventually going out to saltwater out in the bay in San Diego. The 1x2, I've got 2 sticks at 8 feet. Those were about $2 each. The sealer was $10, and then where I kind of splurged on was the deck rubber mat, you know, something that water runs off and also keeps grip so you don't slip. So I'm trying to keep it light. And then I got 1x2 crossbar that are going to help support the weight on the boat. Deck will be flush with the front, flush with the back. Bottom would still work as a storage area for the fire extinguisher, life jackets, stuff that could stay in there. I'll be doing a rubber mat on top as a grip so it won't slip. So right now I'm just taking measurements. Since there is a curvature to the top of it, I'll have to use a jigsaw. I already secured these corners since I want the plywood to be flush. Yeah, I'm gonna start cutting, jigging some up. This stencil cut out of cardboard. You could measure that it's flush right here. Got the angle I would need to trace out the cut. Cut it with the jigsaw right here, and that should finish the back. So this has been cut for the transom. How the bracing is going to go underneath, so this is going to be raised at 1 inch. I do have latches that will keep it down, so keep it solid. So now I'm going to have to use some cardboard to get the curvature here. Cardboard cutout that's getting us close to what we want. So the top edge is our guide. Follows the line fairly closely as I want. So the cuts came out fairly well. Got the hardwood installed. I used some Phillips flatheads. Definitely want to use stuff that's either galvanized stainless steel, since it, you know, this is gonna be prone to rust. It's gonna be in the water. So this is how the ribs go on it. I like it. Like I said, it seems to be supporting my weight well. No plate here. Good afternoon, guys. It's 7 o'clock this evening. Still 110 degrees inside the garage, but we need to make progress on the deck. Yesterday we built it, we cut it, and what I left off on was I did the Thompson water seal on it just to help it last a bit longer. I did a coating on the bottom. I actually did 2 coats on top. The basics of it is just gonna help repel water. It's easy to wipe off. My boat is old. It's almost vintage. It's made by Kit. There's not much information on them, but by measurements, it's 12 feet long by 43 inches. Joey did find an actual brochure from Kit. It's actually vintage, and it goes through and it does have quite a bit of information on how they're built. And you can see it was $89 to buy the boat back in, I believe this was manufactured in 1975. Alright guys, so this is the part I'm fairly excited with because it kind of brings the John boat into the John yacht setup. I got the top for the decking material that I'm going to put on the plywood, and it's very nice, going with the silver bullet theme. I did buy this from Amazon, $85 into it shipped, 28 by 98 I believe. My deck lengthwise is 54 inches, which actually really looks out because 27 would be half, so 2 strips ran horizontally would complete this section. I'll start with the deck because that's the main part I want to have, that grip area. Any excess will be used here on the butt pad. This is going to be where the sitting area is going to be, and also an area that gets a lot of heat. At least staples, just to make sure it doesn't come up. It does look like we have just enough material to do the seat side of the boat. One of the last details I'm doing on the deck, because I'm keeping it lightweight, I'm also afraid of picking up speed and the deck actually picking up. So what I'm doing is installing these toggle latches that actually lock in place. You have to push the pin to unlock it. And the neat thing about it is that screwing this would actually adjust the tension, so vibration won't affect it. I'm gonna install it into the 1x4 because it's a thicker, solid piece of wood rather than the plywood. So I'm gonna put one or two back here and two in the front as well, and that's gonna keep this down. So I'll add a link to this from Amazon. Decking material as well. I source locally the plywood, the wood. These are pretty nifty. They're from Walmart. Probably the best bang for the buck that I've found. This mat I liked it that it was taller because if it does fill with water, it still keeps me off of the water. It's all stuff that I try to incorporate from what I learned from my line of work, and you know, it's just small things that really kind of seal everything and make it a little bit higher quality for a good price. Hopefully this builds up on the channel where you guys get to see us build the boat, run the boat. Next episodes are going to be engines, are going to be built on how we do the platforms on grab bars, handlebars, dedicated a lot to modifications on long-tail mud motors. Yeah, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. We'll be posting more videos real soon.